Up next on Radio 1, is the Earth actually round, and do you believe in this conspiracy? Coming up on this morning's mini segment,
we have a special guest from the Flat Earth Society and are discussing this interesting subject.
Members of this Flat Earth Society claim that the Earth is not round but in fact flat. The Flat Earth Society was founded in 1956 by Samuel, I can't remember his last name, and since then rates of members have increased at a spectacular rate.
The belief that the Earth is flat has been described as the ultimate conspiracy theory. According to the Flat Earth Society's leadership, its ranks have grown by 200 people per year since 2009. Judging by the exhaustive effort flat earthers have invested in fleshing out the theory on their site, as well as defences of their views they offer in media interviews and on Twitter, it would seem that these people actually think the Earth is flat.
Today we have a Flat Earth supporter and here to tell us why they believe in this theory.
So tell us why the Earth is flat.
Well, it's obvious. I mean, like, have you not been on Google Maps? You can obviously see it's flat.
It's round.
Don't be silly.
It's round.
I've been on Google Maps, and what you do is you go onto satellite view and you scroll out, and it's just flat.
And it's round.
It's flat.
It's round.
So,
if the Earth is flat, why isn't any other planet flat? Why are we the only ones that are flat and every other planet looks round? Why?
Well, because Earth is flat, and the reason why that is because God made our planet flat, as it is more beneficial for human life.
How is it more beneficial though?
Well,
because Australians don't die.
The Australians have many issues with their ships falling off the side of the Earth, but that is hidden under wraps under the Australian government because they don't want to hear that their people are dying continuously because they've lost their navigation abilities.
If it's so beneficial for us as humans, the Earth is flat, why would NASA hide that from us?
Well, because, people like flat Earth, silly stuff, but it is more beneficial because if it was round, then gravity would kill us all.
That doesn't make any sense. What about the Earth's curves? Like, how does the horizon work? Obviously, ships fall off, but surely if ships fall off, we would have no ships left. And surely water would fall off as well. And then, like, Africa would have no water, but technically it doesn't have any water anyway, but
Okay. Well, lots of ships fall off all the time, and there's lots of ships on the planet, but only a few fall off, and the few that do are never reported. And you're right, the water does fall off the edge, and that we have no idea where that goes. But the water is restocked by underwater volcanoes.
It's like a giant fountain.
Yeah, so our Earth is one giant fountain, and where does the water actually come from?
Well, that's the mysteries of flat Earth. No one knows.
Yeah, but surely people could actually go into the hole if they tried, right?
What hole? The volcano?
Yeah.
Well, it's very deep under the water. It's
I see.
60,000 feet underwater.
And how do you know this?
Well, basic science. You look up I can't remember what it's called, but the trench?
The trench.
Something trench, and there's lots of underwater
the World War II
volcanoes.
trenches.
Not the World War II trenches.
World War I trenches.
No, because they didn't have scuba.
Vietnam War trenches.
Yes, obviously, I remember correctly in my history lessons, Vietnam people fighting scuba diving and obviously digging trenches underwater.
Why would NASA hide it from us? They have no reason to, though, do they? I mean, unless they're, say, hiding a military base, then yes, maybe, but they could just Photoshop out Google Earth.
I mean, the photos on your Twitter page are clearly Photoshopped.
Personally, I think that's absolute bollocks because
I'm very good at Photoshop, so I can work for you.
First of all, how dare you insult my Photoshop skills, and how dare you insult the fact that these real images are false?
So it is Photoshop then?
No.
How did you get said images?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we were able
to fly.
Yes, exactly.
Have enough money to build a rocket?
Well,
did you happen to fly in a spacecraft?
No, but my friend Pete, he built this little flying machine. Well, from what I remember my friend Pete telling me, he built this, it's kind of like a rocket with some wings on the side, and it kind of works as a plane, and it's able to go into the lower atmosphere, so he was able to take some photos of the flat Earth.
I want your friend to fly underneath the Earth, the flat Earth.
That would be incredibly dangerous, because you need to fly through flowing water, and if you know anything about any sort of
If you know anything about Earth, it's round.
The Earth is flat. You know this. Don't lie
It's
to
not
yourself.
flat. Surely it would be actually a donut shape, because if there's a fountain, it would have a hole in it. So now it's a donut, right?
Look.
Just like those pictures on your Twitter page.
What I
They were a
recommend-
picture of a donut with water coming through it. That's what you're literally describing. So the Earth. So you are not a flat earther. You are a donut earther, right?
No.
Yes.
No, because basically a volcano, you know, when a volcano erupts, there's not a big hole in the middle of the flat Earth. That wouldn't make any sense.
So
But a flat Earth does make sense.
A flat Earth,
A flat Earth doesn't make
plenty of
sense.
If you want to believe that,
I'm just trying to get a sense of what you're describing to us. Yeah.
well, if you've ever seen a volcano, just imagine
Yeah, I
a
have.
volcano.
On
Look,
Google Images.
okay.
Which happens to show around Earth.
Well, you know that is all NASA propaganda, because
Nothing.
you can prove to yourself if you get a stick and you lay it on the floor, you can
Yeah.
see that there is no curvature.
It
Because
doesn't
it sticks
work.
straight.
Yeah.
Hmm?
That's because it sticks straight.
Exactly.
The Earth is bent.
So being a straight stick on a straight Earth, a flat Earth, in fact, you can see that it's flat.
It doesn't work over a short period. It curves only slightly. Only very slightly it curves. But it does curve. The Earth. No.
I'm sorry to tell you, but one of the most crucial pieces of evidence that you can see on my Twitter page, which is the official Flat Earth Society Twitter page, make sure to check it out, because
No.
you know it is the true way to look at the planet. The main piece of evidence that you must know is if the Earth was round, then all of the water would be on the bottom of it. You know, like
But it wouldn't,
how
because
does
gravity.
Yes,
Gravity is in
exactly.
The
But
centre of mass.
No, gravity.
Yes, everything has gravity. We have gravity, but it's just a very small amount.
No, don't
Yes.
be silly. Look, gravity works.
It's true.
You know, gravity makes things fall to the floor, so that it makes sense that the Earth is flat, because if the Earth wasn't flat, then the water on a
If the Earth...
round Earth, as you say, all of it would be on the bottom. It would be no
It wouldn't,
Australia,
because
no sun.
gravity also affects water. Everything is affected by
Exactly.
gravity. We are. This whole building is, even though it is falling apart.
That's why a flat Earth makes sense, because gravity makes sure it all stays level.
There's no reason to hide a flat Earth.
Well, you know, there's obviously a reason, you know, but we are set to make sure that we prove it up.
Okay, well, thank you for coming on our show, Stephen, head of Flat Earth. And
Twitter page.
yes,
And, yeah,
thanks.
yeah.
We'll see you next week to discuss aliens and lizard queens.
That's my favourite topic.
Bye.